So hello everyone, this is the third class for physics students. In first class we discuss only syllabus. In second class we discuss about only definitions, what is the vector, what is the scalar, and addition of vectors and subtraction of vectors and resolution of vectors and addition of vectors in component method. So in this session I am going to explain what is the scalar product. What is the scalar product and what is the vector field? What is the scalar field? Already we know the definitions of scalar and vector. After that, what is the scalar field? What is the vector field? Scalar product of two vectors. Two vectors. Scalar product of two vectors. The scalar product or dot product of two vectors A and B. A and B is defined as the product of the magnitude of the two vectors that is A and B, and the cosine of the angle between them. So here scalar product also called as dot product also. Scalar product also called as dot product also. So the scalar product or dot product of two vectors, here we considering two vectors A and B, is defined as the product of the magnitude of two vectors. Product of the magnitude of two vectors. So product of the magnitude of the two vectors means A dot B. A into B. And the cosine of the angle between them. Here consider any angle between two vectors. Here A vector, here B vector. If theta is the angle between them. So here scalar product also called as dot product. So here A dot B equal to what is the value? The product of the magnitude of two vectors. Product of magnitude of two vectors means A into B, and cosine of the angle between them. So here theta is the angle between two vectors. Cosine means cos theta. So here dot product A dot B equal to AB cos theta. Here AB means product of the magnitude of two vectors and cosine of the angle between them. angle between them. Here theta is the angle between two vectors. From this equation, cos theta equal to A dot B by AB. Here the product is a scalar quantity. The product is a scalar quantity. So this is the scalar product of two vectors. The scalar product or dot product of two vectors A and B is defined as the product of the magnitude of two vectors and the cosine of the angle between them. So mathematically A dot B equal to AB cos theta. From this cos theta equal to A dot B by AB. So this product is a scalar quantity. Here this value this product depending on the theta. If theta is positive or negative, so this product is positive or negative depending on theta value. The product is negative when theta is between pi by 2 and 3 pi by 2. Dot product A dot B equal to, we have AB cos theta. So this equal to, we can write A into B cos theta, and this one also we can write it A cos theta into B. So A dot B equal to, we have AB cos theta, this will A into B cos theta, A cos theta into B. So this product depending on angle theta. So this product is negative when theta is between pi by 2 and 3 pi by 2. So this product depending on theta. This theta between pi by 2 and 3 pi by 2, we get the negative value. So here we have properties of scalar product. We have some properties of scalar product. First one, so this scalar product satisfies the commutative law. Properties of scalar product. So first one, scalar product satisfies the commutative law and distributive law. First one, the scalar product is commutative. The scalar product is commutative. That is A plus B equal to, if A and B are two vectors, then we can write A plus B equal to B plus A. Sorry, here we have dot. That's why we can write only dot. A dot B equal to B dot A. So addition also satisfies the commutative law. Here we have scalar product. That's why A dot B equal to B dot A. Next, the scalar product follows or satisfies the distributive law. The scalar product follows the distributive law. The distributive law, that is A dot B plus C equal to A dot B plus A dot C. So what is the first property? The scalar product is commutative. That means A dot B equal to, we can write B dot A, and the scalar product follows the distributive law. From distributive law, A dot into B plus C equal to A dot B plus A dot C. And third property, the scalar product of a vector, the scalar product of a vector, product of a vector by itself is equal to the square of the scalar magnitude. The scalar product of a vector by itself is equal to the square of the scalar magnitude. That means product of a vector by itself means A dot A. A dot A equal to, this value equal to the square of the scalar magnitude. That means A square. This is the third property. First one is commutative. From that, A dot B equal to B dot A. Second one, the scalar product follows the distributive law. A dot B plus C equal to A dot B plus A dot C. And third one, the scalar product of a vector by itself is equal to the square of the scalar magnitude. That means here A is a vector, itself means A dot A equal to square of that magnitude of vector A square. And fourth one, the scalar product of two vectors vanishes when the vectors are at right angles That is, here what is the theta? 90 degrees. So theta equal to 90 degrees. Cos 90 value 0. Cos 90 0. A dot B equal to AB cos 90. So cos 90 value 0. That means product is 0. So from this we can say that A and B vectors perpendicular to each other. So what is the fourth property? The scalar product of two vectors vanishes when the vectors are at right angles. So right angles means theta value 90 degrees, cos 90 0. So we have A dot B equal to AB cos theta. So theta value, when we substitute 90 degrees, we get A dot B equal to 0. So from this we can say that A and B vectors both are perpendicular. This is the fourth property. Thus A dot B equal to 0 means that vectors that vectors A and B are perpendicular. This is the fourth property.